Hello kids, today I'm going to explain morphology of shoot grade 11. First we talk about shoot system. What is shoot system? Shoot system is the upper part of the plant. It grow above the soil. Like root grow underground, shoot grow above the soil. So shoot is positively phototropic because it grow towards the light and away from soil. So negatively geotrophic. Shoot bear flowers, fruits, leaves, nodes, internodes, buds, all these things. Okay. And shoot also develop from the plumule of the seed. Suppose that this is seed, this is radicle. Okay. From radicle, what develop? Root. And this is the plumule. From plumule, a shoot develop. Okay. So radicle, root, plumule, shoot. Next, when we see the morphology of a stem, we found that on the stem there are some swollen points. These are known as nodes. From nodes, new leaves and branches grow. Okay. And there's a space between two nodes that is known as internode. When a bud grow at the tip of the stem is known as terminal bud or apical bud. And when a bud grow from axil of the leaf is known as lateral bud or axillary bud. Okay, suppose that this is the stem, a bud growing here, that is apical bud. Tip of the stem, apical bud, and a leaf grow here, and from this point, from the axil of the leaf, a bud grow that is known as axillary bud. Young shoot of all the plant is green, okay, and perform photosynthesis. But when this plant, in this picture, this is a mango plant. When this plant become big, lot of branches, fruits and flower produce, that time its stem become woody, dark brown. Okay, that is known as bark of the tree. Next, modification of stem. Stem modification is divided into three categories: underground, subaerial, and aerial. First, try to understand these categories. Suppose that this is the level of the ground. If stem modified just below to the ground, okay, that is known as underground. Okay, when stem modified just above the ground, little bit parallel to the ground, that is known as subaerial. And when stem grow vertically higher and modified, that is known as aerial modification of stem. These are the examples which we learn one by one. First, we learn underground modification of stem. So first example is rhizome. Okay, in rhizome, found in ginger, turmeric. Okay, so the rhizome is the horizontally spread stem, and upon this rhizome you can see the nodes are present. Okay, these nodes show that this is the shoot. See, we know that the shoots always grow upper the ground, okay, and roots grow under the ground, but in some condition shoots also grow under the ground. But how will you differentiate that this is the shoot and or root? Okay, so for differentiation, first nodes and internodes, these are the features of the shoot, not the root. So this show that the given structure is the shoot stem. Also, maybe you have seen in your homes that the ginger or turmeric have these kind of undeveloped leaves, this kind of a structure that is known as scale leaves. And leaves are the feature of the stem, not the root. So scale leaves and nodes and internodes show that this is the shoot, not the root. Next is comb. Comb is also kind of rhizome, but it is round and fleshy. Example of comb is jamikand. They also have nodes and scale leaves. But tuber, potato tuber. Okay, potato tuber is very common example. If you leave the potato in your home for many days, their buds will grow, which is known as the eyes of the potato. And buds is the feature of the shoot. Bulb in onion and garlic. See, in this bulb, these are the adventitious root below. And here is the small disc of shoot present, which bear this bulb of leaves, fleshy leaves. Okay, so this is also the underground modification of shoot. Next is subaerial modification. So in subaerial modification, there are 4 examples: runner, stolen, offset, and sucker. They have little bit difference, otherwise they all are same. Suppose that, let's learn. First, suppose that this is the level of the ground, okay, and a plant grow here. Then a lateral branch develop from this plant, go parallel to the ground and give birth to a new plant. Again, a lateral branch develop, go parallel and give birth to a new plant. This is called runner. Example is lawn, grass. Okay, stolen. Stolen example is strawberry. Suppose that this is the level of the ground. Okay, here a new plant grow and a lateral branch develop from this plant, go up, come down and give birth to a new plant. Again develop, go up, come down and give birth to a new plant. This is known as stolen. Okay, offset is the runner of aquatic plant like pistia. Pistia grow in water. Okay, so this is the pistia plant on water. They have adventitious root. Okay, then a lateral branch develop for short distance, only for one internode short. Okay, and give birth to a new plant with roots. Okay, then again grow, give birth to a new plant with roots. Okay, this is called the offset, found in aquatic plant. Sucker. Sucker is underground. Okay, it develops from the base of the stems. This is the level of the ground. A stem grow and some part of the stem remain underground, and from the base of this underground stem a sucker grow and come outward and give birth to a new plant. Okay, this is found in banana. Also, they are known as sucker because they absorb nutrient from the parent plant. Because they are underground, they can't perform photosynthesis, so they suck the nutrient from parent plant, known as sucker. Then next is aerial modification of stem. For aerial modification of stem, first example is phylloclades. Phylloclade is a stem modified into a flattened and cylindrical leaves, and they have nodes and internodes from which leaves turn into spine. Okay, so this is the leaf spine, and this leaf, cylindrical leaf, is a modified stem known as phylloclades. Example, Opuntia. Okay, they are xerophytic plant, grow in dry area because leaves turn into spines, so they reduce transpiration. Next is cladodes. Cladode is also kind of phylloclades, but there is some difference. The main stem remain same. Okay, only branches modified. So branch modified into leaves and leaves into spine. That is cladode. Example, asparagus. Next is thorn. When axillary bud modified into pointed sharp structure, woody structure, this is the thorn. It is found in bougainvillea, and also it protects the plant from grazing animals. Stem tendril. When axillary bud modified into coiled and spiraled structure like this, that is tendril, and it is found in weak plant where stem can't stay erect. So these tendril help the plant to climb upon. Example, cucumber, watermelon, etc. Bulbil is also axillary bud, become swollen and store food. Okay, example is Diascorea. And these bulbil have capacity to regenerate. If they fall upon earth, soil, they give birth to a new plant. Okay, done. Next, function of the stem. See, if we see the function of the stem, the main function of the stem is bearing fruits, flower, leaves, buds, etc. Also transport. Stem transport water and mineral and food to the different part of the plant. How? Because they have vascular tissue, xylem and phloem, which help in transportation. Storage, underground stem like ginger, okay, ginger, turmeric, corn, all these underground modifications store food. Support, tendril provides support to weaker plant. Protection, thorn in bougainvillea protect from grazing animal. Vegetative propagation, runner, sucker, stolen, or the example of vegetative propagation. So the topic is done here. I hope you like it. Please like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you.